On the show today, Nollywood actress Juliet Ibrahim accepts Slim Iceberg's apology. Burna Boy tutors Americans on the phrase Afrofusion. Ludo Girl NK of Big Brother Naija clears the air. All that's been trending all week long on our social media, and Nigerians said to spend more time on social media than any other country in the world. Now meet your host, Sydney Shocker. You are right on time for another 25 minutes of non-stop action right here on social media. Are you ready? If you are ready, welcome on board. This is Social Trend. My name is Sydney Shocker. Nollywood actress Juliet Ibrahim has accepted her ex's apology. I'm talking about Nigerian rapper Slim Iceberg. Is she going back to him in a hurry? Let's go find out.
Where's my nose? Where's my nose? Where's the other name calling me?
Sadie.
Upon the girl, what don't calling me? You're very different. In fact, I will kill myself for you.
Special.
I have been toasting you. The one will agree for me. In fact, I want to do a Shakespeare quote for you so that you can love me more. Let me recite a Shakespeare something for you.
No need to recite now. Don't read my book.
What can I read your book?
Though it is widely believed the love affair was toxic and a public display of affection that went wrong, it seems as though they both now realize all the tantrums and shades wasn't worth it. We're talking about ex-lovebirds, actress Juliet Ibrahim, and Nigerian rapper that never really made it to the mainstream, Slim Iceberg. We all can remember how they both celebrated their relationship, both on social media, interviews, events, appearances, just to mention a few. Smooching, loving, kissing, and all over each other. So you can imagine how shocked we were on hearing about the breakup. Questions then were, for real? Did they actually break up? And mind you, this was within barely 6 months. And then came the numerous tantrums from both parties. Though not as tough as that of Tonto Dikeh and her ex, Church Hill anyway, but believe me, it was ugly. So fast forward to a week ago, Slim Iceberg surprised everyone by posting on his Instagram page on how sorry he was for betraying Juliet Ibrahim's love and seeked for forgiveness. Seriously? Well, before we could say Jack Robinson, Juliet Ibrahim granted an interview with a certain radio station in Accra, Ghana, where she said, though she has always forgiven him and accepted his apology, she thinks the apology is coming rather too late.
I feel like it's coming too late, but I appreciate the fact that he's apologizing and he's clearing the air, because I remember how when it started everybody was claiming and attacking me. I have no idea why. They will always choose to attack the woman when something happens or when a breakup happens, but that was life. I went through it. I was strong enough to ignore all the negative comments and negative remarks that was made on me and attacks. But I'm just glad. I know he's a very good person, so for him to do this, I just pray that it helps with the healing that he talked about, and I'm glad that he came out to say it and everybody knows what happened.
Have you forgiven him?
Oh, I have, a long time ago.
And when asked if she might possibly ever take him back, her epic reply and reaction was,
oh, how? No.
Not possible.
No.
Both lovebirds will go down history as a development that never blossomed. Once bitten, twice shy. That's what they say. I love the part where she was asked, will you ever think of taking him back, going back to him? Where she goes like, no, why? That part was just awesome. Yeah, check it out. Burna Boy is having such a nice time worldwide. I mean, he's gone from national artist to an international artist, breaking records and giving everybody a good schooling of what Afrofusion, Afrobeat music, or rather Afrofusion is all about. He hung out with Trevor Nelson, one of the biggest African comedians, and this was the outcome.
I've been the paper satisfied them the way their rebound. So they never satisfied the happy is the nation. Them make me stand for TV and radio station. Them a see me raising hell and disturbing Satan. Wake up, you're taking a misbehavior. They call me Oluwa, but not the hits creator. On the road to greatness you must encounter haters. Some of them are higher private investigator. I tell them no be by force. Hey, tell them no be by force. As I they try walk up and I do my thing. I tell them no be by force.
Was he once underrated, ignored, and even snubbed by the Nigerian music industry and consumers? going by his attitude that comes across to people as bluntly rude, saucy, arrogant, and abusive, we can actually say yes, he was. From losing, according to him, to a less talented artist at the Headies in the mid-2000s, allegedly hiring thugs to beat up Mr. 2K as part of teaching him a lesson he will never forget in a lifetime, Burna, or as presently referred to, Oluwa Burna, has always been around, but unnoticed.
Pick up the package, dog. This a military thing like I come from Afghanistan. Dressed in camouflage. Before I turned 21, I was already savage, dog. I tell it, yeah. Pull up in a foreign whip, foreign gal, I'm a passenger. Let him have it, dog. Call up my manager, make him pay for the damages. I hope you're listening.
What was the game changer, you might ask? The song, Yay, a brilliant blend of Fela's Blood, Sorrow and Tears classic with heavy hip-hop beats and delivery. Mind you, ever since then, Burna Boy has refused to stop, as he's presently on every international interview, from Jimmy Fallon's show to comedian Trevor Noah's Saturday Night Live show, where he tutored both the comedian and Americans on the phrase Afrofusion.
What does Afrofusion mean
So
for your
basically,
music?
it's like a pizza, right? Hold on, I'm serious. So it's like a pizza, right?
Okay.
And then imagine a pizza. It's like, what's the main thing in the pizza that every pizza needs? It's the flour.
Right. Okay, the dough. Okay,
Yeah,
the dough, the base. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
Okay,
cool,
so
yes.
yeah, so Afrobeat is the base.
Okay.
Right? And then now you can have any pizza you want, but you have the Afrobeat base. You know,
So you could-
there's the hip hop pepperoni.
Oh,
there's the-
okay. I'm like
there's
hip hop
the
pepperoni.
dancehall-
That's actually a
the
good
dance-
flavor.
Yeah. There's the dancehall
Right.
ham. There's the all types of So I just kind of make a nice pizza.
And on what makes Afrobeat now so thick and blowing up the spots overseas, he replied,
The truth always just circles back. It's like things always circle back to where they started from. Music as a whole started from Africa. So it's always gonna circle back home.
You think it's just gonna come back around the
Yeah,
vibe, the rhythm?
it's like it might leave again, but it's always gonna circle back home because it's like when everything else fails, everybody runs back home.
Burna Boy is one African act always ready to shut down Europeans who imagine they have a stake in the culture, Afrobeat music, or who imagine as well they redefined the genre. Though he's accepted as the African giant overseas, the average Nigerian audience is yet to crown him such. But it's generally agreed Oluwa Burna has earned and presently in the big league, having the likes of Davido, Wizkid, and Tuvesi Dibia, the ancestor. Check out his epic reaction on realizing one of his songs was being endorsed by pop rocker Elton John on his What R&B chart show.
I'm Elton John, this is my Rocket Out on Beats One Radio, where we play you great new stuff like Burna Boy, African Express.
What?
I'm Elton John, this is my Rocket Out on Beats One Radio, where we play you great new stuff like Burna Boy, African Express. I'm Elton John, this is my Rocket Out on Beats One Radio, where we play you great new stuff like Burna Boy, African Express.
Wait, again.
I'm Elton John, this is my Rocket Out on Beats One Radio.
I'm Elton John. He said it now. Am I crazy?
It's Elton John.
Now
He
him?
wants to present you.
You see him? A multiple Grammy-winning legend and flamboyant superstar.
Anybody, when not the carry body. Nah, can't something.
Still so the trend right here on ITV with yours sincerely, Sydney Shocker. Y'all know the drill. Now, can you believe this? Or will you ever believe this? We Nigerians spend more time on social media than any other person on earth. Not even the US or the UK beat us to that. All right. This survey was carried out a couple of days back, man. Let's go check out the findings. Social media in Nigeria can be said to have evolved with the introduction of smartphones and its access to the internet. Hence the needs and birth of this program, Social Trend. A survey conducted by Global Web Index, a market research company overseas, has revealed that Nigerians spend more time on social media than citizens of most countries in the world. In the survey, 575,000 internet users aged 16 to 64 were interviewed across 46 markets using Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Skype, Snapchat, among others. And the findings revealed that Nigerians spend an average of 3 hours, 30 minutes on social media daily, coming second after citizens of Philippines who spend an average of 4 hours, 1 minute per day. Nigeria is followed by Mexico, whose citizens spend 3 hours, 10 minutes. Then Turkey, with an average of 3 hours, 5 minutes. They explain the high level of social media engagement in these countries could be as a result of the youthful population and demographics of the market. In Nigeria, the unemployment rate might have also contributed to the high social media engagement as the young ones engage on not just blogging, but trading activities such as clothes, shoes, accessories of any kind, and so many other items. Social media influencing, blogging, creation of skits are also inclusive. Meanwhile, citizens of Russia, India, and China spend just 2 hours on social media, while the UK and the US, Spain, France, and Germany spend an hour each, according to the report. Japan citizens came last, spending 45 minutes only, which is as a result of the low birth rate in the country, meaning the country has more older people than others. So when next you hit that button, remember, we own the cyberspace, and if possible, keep it positive, profitable, and like it's been said in hip-hop, dope. That's what it is, my man. I think I even spend more than that on social media because I burn data, man. I spend like 5 hours or thereabout on social media, checking out what's happening and what's trending and what have you. Hence, we have this show for you every Thursday and Sunday, So to Trend. Bring it to the fore, all that's happening over there in our social media world. Now, talking about trends in social media world, let's go check out all that's been trending all week long. Let's go find out. Nigerian rapper Ikechukwu narrated how he almost lost his life and was rescued by an Uber driver. According to the ex-Mo Hit record rapper, he suffered food poisoning and was almost giving up when he ordered an Uber driver to rush him to the hospital. Tweeting, he said, "So I almost died on Saturday. Went to bed early but woke up at about 2 because I felt uneasy. So I rushed down to the convenience, but nothing, and ended up in severe pains, with cramps biting hard, to the point I couldn't stand up erect. I was all alone at home. None of my friends picked their calls. Even my gate man was fast asleep. It took the Uber driver I ordered to wake him up. That was how they both rushed me into the car and straight to the hospital. On getting to the hospital, the doctor was very, very dogged as he loaded antibiotics and what have you right in me. If not, the story would have been the other way around." He also stated the reason why he's sharing this with us and the public is because one could have been reading about his death this weekend. Life is so precious and unpredictable, but we spend so much time pursuing things we believe will provide comfort and happiness. The truth is, we keep missing out on enjoying life the way it is. Rapper Ikechukwu was a sensation in the early and mid-2000s, formerly with Mo Hit Records.
All the way from Agodo, now we 50 floors up in my condo. Money motor like Irodo. Now I wanna show you my logo.
Can we have a week go by without Davido trending for one thing or the other? The answer is a typical no, as he wasn't only invited to 50 Cent's Tycoon Pool Party in New York, a pre-party to Power Season 6 release, but was officially engaged to perform live at the Madison Square Garden in New York, Times Square.
Backstage Madison Square Garden on the invite of David and Afrobeat. Everywhere you go, anywhere you go.
Blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind. For your love, I go change my life, change my life, change my life. Yeah, but come here.
Yeah, Ocean 50.
Bruh, that needed to trend. Why the question about his girl, Choma, being pregnant and expecting a baby boy busted social media with both lovebirds keeping mute. if there was one part Davido couldn't keep mute to, then it should be that part where his name ended up at the FIROS list of Nigerians defaulting on paying their taxes. On reacting, Davido posted LOL, which means laugh out loud, on my cash-ish. Can you imagine? While that was making the rounds, a faraway University of Ilorin, a gorilla from the school's game reserve was let loose, with students trying so hard to apprehend it and send it right back to his cage. On how it got out from his cage, nobody can tell, for it is still unknown as at when filing in this report. Hope they were able to apprehend it before it mauls someone. I just hope so. Nobody could have missed this. A video of a certain boy who was screaming, "I don't want to use my mama do ritual. There's something I can bring my mama for a ritual." Now, if you think this was real, then check this out.
Brother was mad. He's not mad though. He was making a comedy skit. Yes.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is yes. My name is King Kiva, the comedy premier one. I just did that yesterday. I probably say if you're not Chris, nobody will know you. So at least now when I be say I don't Chris, I'm sure you don't know me now. Me, I love to use my mad ritual, bros. Just trust you also. See my mother here.
Wasn't that crazy? One of the things people can do these days just to trend on social media. In his words, blow. So we're almost shutting down when we realized Wizkid had deleted all his pictures from his Instagram page. This got everyone worked up and panicking, but rapper Black Bones assured everyone everything was okay with the star boy. According to Black Bones, in a previous chat with Wizkid he uploaded online, he said he sent him a cryptic message saying, "Bruv, if you're okay, don't reply this message," which Wizkid never actually replied, which means to him, Wizkid is cool. We just hope so. While Blackface has finally gone to court, suing Two-Face Idibia, Face, and Rugged Man for intellectual property theft. Believe me, I never saw that a Rugged Man coming. Anyway, in court, he requested all three should stop performing songs written by him or face the wrath. I think we all have had enough of this, haven't we? Alright, that brings us to the ongoing Big Brother Naija Pepperdam show. That's right, you won't believe this, man. Ludo, that game we all play at home. Ludo, you won't believe how Ludo chased this contestant away from the house by the name NK. Let's find out.
Hi, my name is NK. I'm the newest member of the Pepperdam gang, and I'm going to be bringing in the pep by making everybody loosen up.
Who would have ever believed a single indoor game, popularly known as Ludo, would turn Nigerians against one of theirs? NK at the ongoing Big Brother Naija Pepperdam show. Well, it did, and the outcome was a total disaster. For the housemate NK, who eventually got evicted from the house after scoring the lowest votes, couldn't believe her ears and eyes on getting out of the house. Having to do with, "I don't want to play Ludo with you." It all started a week ago while playing the game Ludo with another housemate of theirs, Venita, and Sydney was interjecting, showing her NK's flaws, which eventually led to NK losing the game to Venita. This, you know, nobody will ever take to, especially on national TV. So when Sydney asked to play with NK turned her down, saying, "I don't want to play with you." Now trouble.
Because you can't tell me that. You can't do that thing you want to do. No, I'm playing alone. I want to. The other day you were playing alone.
They play alone with Eva, Venita.
I want to play.
Onlookers viewing the show thought this was rather demeaning and waited patiently for her to be put on the chopping block, which Biggie did, and boom, NK was voted out. On getting out of the show and realizing the blunder, the epic reply, "I don't want to play with you," had created, the teller from Enugu State apologized and set the record straight about what actually happened between herself and Cindy.
I looked at the crowd and I could see the faces were not welcoming at all. And Ebuka now started asking me about Ludo. I'm like, why is Ebuka asking me about Ludo? You know, Sisa is so close for house. I act, I dance. You're asking me about Ludo. But it wasn't what happened. And I'm happy that people are gradually understanding that, okay, yeah, this really wasn't what happened. Because we were all playing the game together. And it was just the moment of me being pissed off at Cindy for telling Venita what to play and making me lose the game. That was just that moment. Because Venita was the new one in the game. Me and Mercy wanted to play before Venita and Cindy joined us. Then Mercy left, Venita and Cindy left, but she still sat to watch what was going on between me and Venita. And then when I was just about to win my game, she now told Venita what to play. So that thing now actually made me pissed off. So when Venita left with Mercy, it was just me and Cindy. Cindy was about to leave, then I arranged the games again and started playing on my own. So she sat back on the bed and said that she wanted to play with me. I said, no, Cindy, I don't want to play with you, because at that moment I was still pissed off about the incident.
So, can she be forgiven already, guys? Cindy is presently waxing strong in the house, with the talk of her possibly being among the top 5 contestants, hoping to win the ultimate prize of 60 million naira at the end of the day.
Never be too proud and never look down on anybody. That's right. Especially being snobby, because at the end of the day, you don't know who's watching. And Nigerians, they got no chill, man, when you do things like that on national TV. That's what's popping. Now let's go find out the top 5 trending videos for the week.
Top 5 trending videos of the week. Top 5 trending videos of the week.
You're going to your first day of kindergarten. How do you feel?
Good.
You feel good? Are you nervous?
No.
You're not nervous?
No.
I'm nervous. Can you tell me something to make me feel better?
Just please don't be scared, because there's nothing to be afraid of.
I love you.
Oh, I hate you.
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
God, please give me data. I promise I'll use it wisely this time.
Yeah, for make a drink now.
I've achieved my drink soon now. Don't you? You can't finish up. I don't give anybody again, I swear. No, I'm not gonna give you guy. See my data, see let it remain. Guy! See my data now.
Cause now money be mine, oh my God, oh. I don't walk, now when I go talk.
God, please give me data. I promise I'll use my sense this time.
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
People sing for a few minutes, at times they sing rubbish, we know how much they make. People play football for 90 minutes, we ban them, we do white paper, we know how much they make. The other times, somebody said based on logistics, and work on with 25 million. That same week, Uniport graduated 78 first class, and none of them was employed at Instant. What am I trying to tell you? Please
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
Vai machucar, troca o chinelo aí, mano. Mas se o Vinícius aceitou, deixa essa porra.
trending videos of the week.
There you have it on Social Trend. And can I leave without hitting you with the goof of the week? I doubt. Let's go bang it up.
Goof of the week. Goof of the week.
All right, folks, so that's how we wrap it up today on Social Trend. It's been awesome standing here and doing this with you guys. And I can't wait to be back next week, Thursday, on our satellite broadcast, 4:30 p.m. and Sunday on our terrestrial broadcast at 1:30. Trust me, it's always going to be off the chain. Sydney Shaka, love you. Adios. See you on the next one. Ciao.